Alright, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Hajime no Ippo, episode 59.
Okay.
Yeah, Ippo lost, and we had some wholesome but hilariously funny stuff with Kumi.
Absolutely
and
wonderful.
Mashiba.
Yes.
Being the creepy older brother to Kumi and
trying
Ippo.
to ruin that Dato.
Yes.
After
he lost his fight to Date.
Yes.
Whereas he went from Date to a Dato.
Yep. But Date gave up the belto, which means that now Sendo and Volg-san will have to fight for it.
Right. That was something that Fuji mentioned after the fight that I don't think we caught on to.
Not quite.
As well in the previous episode.
So does that mean that that's what this fight or this episode is going to be?
Well,
is this episode going to be that fight?
That fight is still a little bit of time from now, so they'll probably have to do a time skip if they wanted to do it in this episode. But we could have it if we wanted to showcase kind of like a little bit of a montage of what Ippo has kind of been... kind of feeling in that time since he lost.
Right, because he's been prescribed 3 months of no hitting the bag, and then which he has already broken, but hopefully he won't continue to break that.
I love how he immediately hears that and just goes and doot, and then Kamigawa like attacks him with his cane. Like he basically treated him in that moment like Takamura. He's like, hey.
Yep.
So that's where we're at. But y'all, without further ado, let's get into this now.
Yeah. Oh wow, was that foreshadowing that Ippo would lose?
Kind of.
Yeah.
I think it's more of a thing of where we're gonna see like specific moments where he'll be looking at Miyata and Date from behind them and kind of being like, okay, I get to see them from the back as they're moving farther ahead of him. But that's something I'm also excited about, is the idea that because he lost, he can end up having rematches with characters that we've seen in the past.
Yep.
So like a rematch with Sendo, a rematch with Miyata.
Or Volg.
Volg, yeah. I mean, Volg's not in this OP, is more...
That's true.
Like, yeah.
Wait, is that telling us that Sendou's gonna win?
Or more like Sendou's gonna lose.
Oh.
Hey, Umezawa and Mom. Hey. Oh.
負けたんだよな、僕。1週間か。一番きつい時期ではあるよな。ああ、負けた実感がじわじわ出てきてよ。いいもんだな。
Wow,
that Aoki face.
Yeah.
Look at Takamura face.
Tomiko から聞いたんだ。
なんで遊園地行って飯食うだけかよ。
だから何度もそう。この間の試合のビデオ撮った人いないかなって思って。とりあえず反省のために見てみたいんですよ。
俺撮ったぞ。
Yeah, of course it's taped. Wait, you haven't taped over it with porn? Oh man.
へえ、留守電入れたんだ。
Oh, holy crap, bro. Oh my god, Takamura. Takamura. Jeez, dude.
Yeah.
This was the beginning.
第1ラウンドだ。 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 第1ラウンド
Yeah. So he's gonna see the part where he basically gave up.
この辺は覚えてる。練習通りの型が出てる。悪くないぞ。そう、なんで耐えられたんだ。チャンピオンの左がまともに入った。この辺だ。この辺りから記憶がないんだ。
Oh.
線まで追い詰めたんだ。ああ、惜しい。その右が入れば。
Oh, wow.
左をフォローできたらダメだよ。そのパンチは空振り。
This is where he's getting self-critical and then... Okay, so they really
How many
hyphenated the
times is he
match,
going to
yeah.
watch this match over the next 3 months?
Yeah. Wow. VHSs, y'all.
Yeah.
この右、これで完全に意識を絶たれたんだ。3にだって同じようなパンチが入ってるんだ。打たれ強いわけじゃない。足にだって来てるんだ。
Oh. Yeah. Jeez. Oh, Ippo. Oh, his track.
違う。絶対に勝つんだって。何が何でも勝つんだって。
Mm-hmm.
にはそういう決意が込められている。試合
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That was how freaky he was in the
Yeah.
fight.
Yep.
Oh.
ボクシングに対する気持ちだけは誰にも負けないと思ってた。
Yeah, he thinks that, you know, he was saying, like, you think that boxing, wanting to box just for fun is enough, like, will to defeat me, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
シミだ。もう汚い部屋だな。落ちないや。
Yeah, why is he getting...
Oh.
こんな気持ちはなかった。
Ah.
初めて胸を
Wow.
張るものを見つけて、
Wow.
持てるようになって、
Oh,
気
Ippo.
持ちだけは誰にも負けないと思って。
Calm down. It's okay. This turned, like, kind of psychological and dark rather quickly in the music.
戻して見てんだろうな。
Yep.
ゲーセンでも行こうや。自爆霊の住み着いた部屋に帰れ。
そういうことにしときますよ。
Wow.
Jeez. Yep, there's the tree.
Tree.
I love the little continuity bits of the world and him walking this path, you know, constantly.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. There you go. You still got it, Ippo.
Yep.
おかえり。
まだ起きてたな。
仕入れの量が決まらなくてね。
Oh.
寒くちゃお客さん減っちゃって、男の子の顔になったもんだね。
How so?
負けて悔しいとか情けないとか、そういう表情を見ると男の子。
Oh. So you have dreams and goals and aspirations.
Yep.
いじめられて帰ってきてもただ笑ってごまかしてたのにね。よっぽど好きなんだね、ボクシング。
Yeah. Yeah.
That's right.
What a good mom. Oh.
ハンドバッグにいいのが入れば満足で、グローブつけるだけで嬉しくて、
Whoa.
タイトルマッチなんて夢のような話だったから、
Whoa.
負けてもいい試合ができれば満足できるかと思う。
Satisfaction.
Right.
Whoa.
正直言って笑ってごまかせないよね。
Whoa.
好きで始めて、好きで続けて、今でも好きだから
Yeah.
ごまかせないよ。やっぱり悔しいよ。
Oh.
心配かけると思うんだけど。
ああ、いいよいいよ。
Oh.
男がそう言い出したら聞きやしないってよく知ってるつもりだよ。気の済むまでやんなさい。
Awesome. Awesome.
Good. So good. Once he leaves, though. Yeah. Yeah.
いるもんなんだね。
Yeah, I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that.
Yeah.
Yep. God, he looks so much like Ippo.
Yeah.
Okay. The
All right.
Tiger of Naniwa versus the Nordic Wolf.
Okay.
Oh. Oh. Whoa, whoa. Whoa. Huh. Oh, nice Miyata!
Yeah.
怒らせない方がいいな。この男。あんたより強いよ。
Oh.
行こうぜ。
Brilliant!
Yeah.
Brilliant time to bring
I love it. I
Miyata
love
in
it.
there. Yeah, Miyata's so cool. Aren't you coming or not? Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
なんで宮田君がここにいるの？
自分の階級のタイトルホルダーく。
Ah, scoping out the competition. Yeah.
OPBF 第3位。堂々の凱旋だよね。
Okay.
に詳しいんだな。
Wow.
そりゃもう宮田君の情報は見逃さないよ。
Oh.
全部チェックチェック。
Ah! Miyata's like, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out.
宮田君。
That was adorable.
Yeah, that was great.
Adorable.
すごいね。これだけ応援が偏ってちゃ、ボルグさんやりにくいだろうな。
これじゃ主に日本を戦場にしてるボルグにとっちゃ敵地
Yo, yeah. And he knows all about that.
But he's a wolf.
そうか。
He is a lone wolf, you know.
He's used to being in blizzards.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I am the eye of the storm.
テクニックじゃボルグさん。でも二人とも僕とやった時のままじゃないだろうし。
Oh, I'm hyped for this fight.
Yep.
Because we can get invested and there's no guarantee of either one winning.
Yeah.
ちらかには。
And because Sendo's fighting style is so similar to Ippo's,
Right.
Volg
Yeah.
will see this as his rematch in a lot of ways.
Well, yes, but also there's the possibility that there was evolution from Sendo specifically because
Definitely.
it's been a while since we've seen him.
クラウチングスタイルが馴染んでるところを見ると二人ともファイターだな。
僕ならまず打って出て相手の反応を見。いきなり先導を打って出た。なんて踏み込みの速さだ。見たら誰だって足がすくむ。今度はボルがあった。
An uppercut?
誰がすくむって？さすが元世界浜王者。
Whoa, whoa, oh! All right.
手数は分かったよ。このタイプは
Okay.
うるさい。下がって音をしてもらおう。
Oh. Technique
Yeah.
beats raw power.
Okay, who do you hope wins here? Because for
Uh,
me, I hope Volg wins.
yeah, I want Volg to continually be built up as this like unstoppable force because just the name Volg just fills me with like this.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm tenacious, you know.
重いパンチは体力を奪うが、切れるパンチは精神を断ち切る。
Oh. Oh!
Okay.
Oh!
Okay.
Whoa! Oh, dang!
今のがスマッシュ。出所が分からなかった。
Oh my
Alright.
gosh!
市民のラスラ、空振りさせるんだ。逃がさへん。
Wow! Oh! They've both already taken serious damage in the first round.
まだ足らへんか。ホワイトマンが。
Oh my gosh! This is awesome!
Okay.
倒れたのに。
I love how they do that green eye effect for like sheer willpower and determination. Good, round one.
All right.
そうか。
どうした？
二人の目が伊達さんとそっくりなんだ。負けることなんか考えちゃいない。必ず勝つ。あれはそういう決意の。
Yeah, yeah.
デターミネーション。
Determination. Resolve, yes, yes.
こんな奴らに
That is kind of funny to think about. Both these guys, I beat them both. Still seeing sparks.
Okay.
Since Ippo, yeah.
二度と立ち上がれないだろう。彼とはファイトスタイルが噛み合いすぎる。全部避け切るのは不可能だ。
Oh, so this is gonna be a battle of the offenses.
なるな。一つもらったら三つ返せばいい。
Okay.
勝つのは僕だ。
Take one and give back three. I like that. Whoa!
Okay.
Yeah, to keep it on his tempo.
Best defense is a good offense.
Yeah. Whoa! Oh, he's figured out. Oh!
Ooh.
Jeez, how does he do this? Jeez! These guys are like...
Are they gonna have the entire fight be this episode?
For the whole thing! He's like, stay in this corner. This is your corner. Dude, the little snare stuff there, just slowly like building the tension. Yeah. The music is doing work here.
Oh yeah.
Jeez. Wow. 6!
Yeah. Oh boy.
Yeah, they're doing the whole fight here, Jacob.
Yep. There's that green light in the eyes.
Oh, counter punched.
Whoa.
What?
He was dragging his foot.
Well, I mean, that might have been just a slow motion thing too. Oh, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
What do you mean dragging the foot though? What would that mean, like specifically?
That basically, he's taking a lot of damage.
Okay, so he's heavy. He's feeling heavy,
yeah.
and
his legs aren't responding as much as they used to.
Gotcha. Okay. So they're not ending the fight here. They're building up the potential turnaround for Sendo.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
But no.
That can be exciting.
Gotta win.
But let's think about this here. Sendo was the one fighting in the OP, right? Mm-hmm. So if Makunouchi wants a rematch,
and also there's the whole idea that you want the homeboy to get it rather than the some dude from a faraway land.
No, he's not some dude. Volg's a wholesome guy.
Oh, he's
trying to get his mom.
Oh, I know, and that's why I want him to win. Yeah.
Mistake the place to live, the place to die. I can't help myself dreaming the same dream. Oh yeah. All right,
okay.
We've got our boy going through his own internal introspective character development as he realizes that passion is powerful, and that takes you, I would say, a lot of your way through places, but there will always be someone that is more passionate than you. So when you come up against that, it takes another form. Like what happens when passion evolves to taking you beyond just the enjoyment of it to where you are like, you're hungry, you're I would describe it actually as something that's it's simply competitiveness. Actually, I would say there's something that I would say competitiveness is too simple a way to put it, but I'll describe this as something that is very impactful to me. Ultimate Frisbee is my passion. It is my sport passion in this regard. I had a point, I think it was about a year or so ago, where my passion for Ultimate Frisbee took me to my limits with what I could do in terms of skill, in terms of competence. Then there is this whole nother world of people that I started playing casually with because my passion brought me to near their level, but I am nowhere near as good as them. Like nowhere even near. Like if you were to compare the levels of skill, it's not even close. On athletic ability, on technique, on all that other stuff there. So if I want to compete with them, I have to dig deep and find resolve, determination to improve the athletic ability, the technique, the passion, and the whole package there. Ippo understanding that he needs to do that because he sees it in his opponents.
Right.
In this case, he saw it in Date. He saw it even in Sendo.
Yeah.
That is something really important because he's realizing that's something that they have and he does not.
Right.
So go about acquiring that.
Yeah.
Take the steps needed to do it, and you'll be in their level. And
right.
Exceeding them.
Because it's almost like in the case of, at least for Date, it was something where at this point it was an obsession, right?
Yeah.
And because of that, you know, his wife recognized that. So she was like, without that, there's a part of you that's missing, right?
He was resolute. He had resolved essentially that there was no reality that he would live in that didn't have him winning. You know?
So because of that, whatever positive passion and love for boxing you have, Ippo, that doesn't compare.
Right.
That doesn't really compare.
It's a good starting point.
It is a very good starting point.
Yep.
But he has to get to that point now where, you know, failure is not an option. Where losing is not on the like, it doesn't exist.
It's interesting too because Volg being the one that's in this fight between him and Sendo, his coach was actually the one chastising him for saying, "You think passion alone is actually going to get you there?" It's almost like that little bit between the coaches was kind of foreshadowing a little bit of what would be the end of Ippo's winning streak. Because Ippo wasn't able to go the distance in the same way that Volg was. Not the same way, but a similar way.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Okay, we have a Volg and Sendo fight.
Yep.
And
which I'm all for.
And it's a blow trading. Just
and they're moving through it really quickly,
mania.
which makes sense because, you know, with how long the fight is, right? It wouldn't make sense to, you know, go through
give like 4
at the same
episodes
pace
to it.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And one of the things that also, great point. It's a long fight though.
Yes.
It is much like
this is the longest fight rounds wise we've seen actually thus far. Well, even though we didn't see all the rounds.
Well, also the idea that Volg lost against Ippo because of how long the match went.
The stamina problem.
Now, given that it was a stamina problem, I'm sure that's what he focused on
mainly
when training, right?
Right.
But it's still something, given the whole thing of his foot dragging a little bit, that could be something where at
he
this
still can't
point,
go that much longer, you know.
Yeah. Like this is, you know, even if he probably this is a new experience, right?
Right.
I hope he wins though because I like the idea of Volg being the champion a lot more than Sendo.
Sure.
I love Sendo, and I love his motivations and everything.
Yes, he's a great character.
Right,
outside of the boxing
he's an
arena,
absolutely
he's
fantastic character outside of the boxing, right? And I would love for him to go back to those kids and be like, "Yep, I won. I'm the featherweight champion," right?
Yeah.
But I really want Volg to win.
Yeah.
I really want Volg to win.
Yeah, I definitely prefer Volg to win as well. There's this part of him that feels like the champion on the rise. Like he's the one that put in basically the hard work hours in the amateur arena.
Yeah.
So when he comes into the professional arena and stuff like that, he's got that. Yeah. The only reason I'm here is because I outgrew basically the arena I was in that I had dominated. So now,
I'm here to dominate
this one. And it's something where there are people out here that are better than me. A lot better than me in certain ways.
Right.
They're stronger than me. They're faster than me. But I'm gonna box in a clean, efficient, unstoppable, ruthless way. Like that's attractive. I find that awesome.
Because of all the fights that Ippo's had, Volg felt like his victory was taken from him. Right?
Yes.
Because it was something that in a lot of ways was maybe a failure of the coaching and
possibly.
And the idea that he was the better boxer. It's just that there was this thing that
they hadn't accounted for as being a huge deal.
Right. And his first time experiencing it was in an important match.
A very important match.
So so he loses, right? But the idea that if he had that squared away, he would have beaten Ippo.
Yep.
Right? So here, I hope he beats Sendo.
What I also really love about this fight is it showcases how much people can grow and evolve and change, to where Ippo looks at these two monsters going at it in the ring and goes, oh yeah, I beat both of them. How did I do that?
Yeah, how did I do that?
How did I do that?
Yeah.
Like, they're both the same style of in-fighter boxers as Ippo. They have different techniques and things that they tend towards. But they both have, like, their own specific thing as well, and yet Ippo beat them in some ways at their own games.
Right.
And yet also, like...
Yeah.
Like, he's now looking at them with a little bit of discouragement because he lost the Date match.
Right, but what he needs to be reminded of is, those two are monsters. Yeah, that means you're a monster too, Ippo.
Right.
You beat those guys.
Yeah.
Like, think about that. Like,
if they're the monsters, who is the monster that beat the monsters?
Right.
You know?
Give yourself a little bit of audience perspective, because that's what he's getting
yes,
here,
he is
right?
getting that, literally.
He's getting it on these people, not on himself, because, of course, right.
For sure.
But the thing is, imagine what that's like then for the Umezawas and for everyone else, where they're seeing you and you're tearing it up. Like how do you do this? It defies imagination. Right. They don't get it, right? And that's why they keep coming back.
I want him to get some answers in terms of perspective on the Date match via this match, where he can look back at how Date pushed through with his resolve and was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
There was something that they tapped into in terms of belief or resolve that allowed them to push through. I think if Sendo wins, that would be a great example of that here. Yeah. Where it would feel similar to the way that it would feel similar in a different way because Volg took some real damage. Yeah. But he's been keeping the tempo in his corner so that Sendo is constantly forced back. But then instead of how Ippo did it, where Ippo like fell into the belief that Date was unstoppable, Sendo actually did see that Volg had taken damage, and that's going to give him that spark of hunger, of hope, to be like, oh, sure, yeah, you're in this just as badly as I am. I can push through this. So that's going to bring it back more to a 50-50. And I still want Volg to win.
Right.
But they clearly set up a little bit of a reversal here at the end of the episode by having Volg drag his foot. And I literally thought they were doing a slow motion epic thing. And you're like, wait, what is that? Yeah. You're like immediately like, hold up. And then Sendo's like, yeah, I saw that.
Right. Yeah. But even given that.
Yes.
How Volg looks, how Sendo looks.
Yes.
Sendo... The idea that
Sendo's got that like,
that round where he didn't get out of the corner, that more or less continued for like 4 more rounds after that, or whatever it was.
Yeah, we can kind of assume that was the case based on the damage acquired.
Right. Now Volg did take some hits, hence why his foot dragged. But...
Right, and the way that they were showcasing that was when Volg went back to his corner, he was like, I keep taking those body shots. I need to end this quickly because my mind is doing okay, but my body won't be able to follow up on what I want it to do if I keep taking those body hits.
Which is what happened last match, which is...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I am really excited for this. Also, can we just give Miyata a bro stamp of approval?
Miyata was awesome.
Miyata, you're an absolute bro. Like, what a guy. What a guy.
Because it says something about where Ippo's at. Because, the fact that guy was like, what? Yeah. Like, you recognize that this is Ippo. Like you realize what his fists do to human flesh, right? Like,
right. You know, but it's the basketball thing of like, come on up here. You suck. Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
And then
the
riot starts in the basketball players.
Oh, definitely. But then there's also this idea that Ippo's not carrying himself like he's a monster.
Like he's a champion. Yeah, he's worthy of being here.
Exactly.
Yes. Right. You're right.
And that's and I think that's why that happened, right?
Right. Why they didn't like just part when he started to walk.
Right, exactly. Them, And then Miyata comes up and he's like, "Hey, back off," Yeah.
Yeah. You wouldn't want this guy angry. You wouldn't like him when he's angry.
Right.
It's like, I see what you did there. It's a good reference. Yeah.
And hence why Miyata best bro, Just awesome.
Yeah. Even Takamura had a little moment though where he even was giving like a little bit of a sensitive moment for being
I'll
a
give
good
him
bro
time.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, hey, let's all go to the arcade. We need to go back to my place. One, it's nasty as hell in there, but also like let's give him some space.
Right, and
I
I
like
don't
that.
really want to hear those messages left from those ladies. That's more foreshadowing
good
for
grief!
some probably
Takamura!
actual legal trouble that Takamura's going to get in.
Jeez, dude.
Yeah.
Like I was like, oh, it's a girlfriend that's upset, and then he's like, wait, I'm like, he did something after he gave her a drink. Wait, what?
Yeah.
And then it kept going and going.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, Takamura, this is not okay.
Yep.
This is not okay.
It's not.
That would actually be a really sucky arc for Takamura, is him
Oh.
literally getting his boxing license revoked. It's not that he ever loses a match. It's that he has
can't-
to like,
he has to shape up.
well, like he
Like-
goes to prison, like, or jail or something like
sure.
that. Like,
Yeah.
like he has to do community service and a whole bunch
Yep.
of other
Mhm.
stuff, and then
Yeah.
he pays a whole bunch of settlement fees or what have you. To,
Sure. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Yep.
like
yep.
that
Uh-huh.
stuff happened. Like there, I was actually, it's funny. I was checking up on some old boxing matches, and I watched the Muhammad Ali Frazier fight, like the fight of the century, and it was so crazy. But Muhammad Ali had been coming off of a 3-year stint with no boxing because he had his license taken away because he didn't go to the Vietnam. He wasn't he wouldn't let himself be drafted into the Vietnam War. He
Gotcha.
refused the draft. And that was his choice or what have you. But that kind of thing of having a heavyweight champion, like one of the best boxers ever, not be able to box for 3 years.
Yeah.
Imagine if Takamura basically had to go through that kind of a soul-searching thing where it was like, hey, you don't have boxing for 3 years or something like that. And then it's like, what do you do?
Right.
I would almost think Takamura would regress back a little bit to being his old self.
Oh, definitely. That is a
like he would probably
potential thing.
train a little bit.
Yeah.
But I almost think it would be a cool kind of reverse story, like a reverse origin story where a new hero comes out of that, where he would have to essentially be like, okay, I gotta shape up.
Yeah.
I gotta stop doing this. That's my old life, and then he comes back stronger than ever. That would be a really cool.
Can I still take off Ippo's pants when he's in front of girls though? No, Takamura, stop. But look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just given how long the manga has been going, I feel like that's something they totally could do. But
Yep.
But yeah. Okay, yeah.
Good episode.
Good episode.
Yeah.
That little scene with his mom.
That was great.
Yeah.
Because
okay,
so you were worried that she would be worried, right? And
Just a little bit.
Right, and I totally get that, right? But I feel like that's one of the fact that she wasn't is kind of what makes this special. Is because she's seeing my boy's growing up, right?
Right, and then she saw a bit of her husband.
Well, yes, that too.
That was the other part I was waiting for her to bring up was.
But the idea that he's legitimately frustrated. This is something that he actually has to wrestle with. It's not just something that he laughs off or whatever, or avoids or something.
Yeah, he doesn't have an easy solution.
Right. This is a block in his path, and he has to figure out what to do about it. Right. And seeing that struggle, seeing that he's trying to figure it out in his own way, right? He's not just avoiding it, because in a lot of ways he can't, right?
Yeah.
But that he, even if he doesn't know what to do, he isn't running away from it, right? So and she's seeing that and being like, wow, my boy really has grown up a lot. Like because she would have seen all those other times when he would avoid or, duck his head down or laugh it off or, pretend to be okay. And I like that. That was really cool.
Yeah. I like that she ended up having, in some ways, a better perspective than I gave her credit for. But once she brought up the thing of, oh, yeah, he's a young man, I was like, oh, is she going to tie this back to her, her husband in any way and his father?
Yep.
And then when she did, I was like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, please give me a little bit of like hinting of what that means.
Yep.
Because his father's not around anymore. So,
and if they wanted to have Ippo focus on something
what's
while
the
he's
thing with
gone
that?
out of boxing for 3 months, that could be one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because obviously the fight was something that they time skipped ahead to a little bit.
Yeah.
But he still is going to be out of the boxing kind of stage of things for a while.
Yep.
So, yeah. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh, the little Ippo fanboy stuff over Miata of like, dude, your 10-2 record with with one draw or what have you, and 8 knockouts, and you're third in the what was it, the YFBF thing,
something
whatever.
like that.
Yeah, okay, that's.
And then Miata just
awesome.
sort of backs away. But the thing is, what I love about it is that it's not like he was weirded out by it.
No,
right? It's that he's like, well, okay, so this guy really thinks very highly of me, and he's the person that I did all that stuff because I got to get back here because I can't disappoint Ippo. I got to face Ippo again, right?
So it's like I can't show him my face about how happy
Baka,
I am that
I
really like that.
Right, and it feels weird, having him compliment me so much.
It was super tsundere.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Super tsundere.
And I love seeing I love tsunderes in general, right?
Yeah.
And female tsundere characters are fantastic.
All over the place.
But they're all over the place.
Yeah.
Guy tsundere characters, yes. Even if it's not their entire character, but just a tsundere moment, right? Because it's so true, right? Like I do that too, where when someone compliments me and I'm like, jeez, stop it.
Yeah,
stop
whatever.
it. Okay.
It's not like you just made my whole week or anything.
But now I have to deal with it when you're like right here, and I don't know. Okay, all right, all right.
Yeah, Miata knows the trope, and he's like, I'm not letting this guy see me blush. I gotta wait till the rosacea goes out of my face really quickly. So, Miata's like, okay, slap everywhere else in my face. Yeah, my face is just red in general. Like I didn't specifically just blush right here. Yeah,
it's just so much hotter here than it was in Thailand or wherever it was.
He's not gonna buy that. Okay, quick, air conditioning. Where is it?
Yeah, right. That was great.
All right,
that was great.
Tsundere Miata, sensitive kind of guy. Takamura. And we have the bros kind of laughing at the whole thing of you having time with a girl, and he's like, oh, it's just an amusement park.
And we got some faces from Aoki this episode.
We got some faces from Aoki. We got some faces from Takamura, and they were amazing.
They were.
Yes. Volg and Sendo though. Still think Volg's gonna win, or do you want Volg to win, but you think Sendo's gonna win?
All right, I'll go meta real quick.
Okay.
So there's 2 meta sides to this.
Yes.
1, Volg is doing better in the beginning.
Yes.
So, therefore, they can have an upset. If Volg wins, then it can feel like, oh, where was the tension in that kind of a thing? Mm-hmm. So Sendo figuring this out could be something where it's something to cut tension and have Volg still win, or it could be something where Sendo does flips it around, right?
A reversal.
Yeah, a reversal.
Uh-huh.
The other aspect from the meta perspective is that Sendo is too much of a nice guy to potentially be a champion, right? Or at least outwardly, right? If he's the champion, I don't see him being that, doing that, intimidating kind of talk with Ippo when Ippo tries to fight him again, because he will, to try and be the featherweight champion, right? If it's Volg, then I see that potentially happening, and Sendo can still have the thing of the dream that he's trying to keep alive for the kids, right?
Okay, sure.
Something that he's perpetually striving towards.
I kind of see this, but that doesn't really tell me who you think's going to win or who you're rooting. Well, who do you predict to win?
I think Volg's going to win.
Okay.
I also hope Volg's going to win, so I'm not entirely sure if it's biased or not, but I think he should win. There we go. I think he should win.
I would like Volg to win. Prediction-wise, I think depending on how they do this kind of reversal foreshadowing setup, it's about 50-50. It was pretty much 75-25 going into this match, and then that happened, and I'm like,
well, and they had Volg say the thing of, if one of those were to connect with me in the head, I'd go down and probably not get back up. It's like, okay, so he's going to have this amazing match, and then there's going to be the one punch that gets in, and okay, all right, well, but maybe not. Who knows?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
But we'll have to wait and see. So y'all, if you want to see that next episode though right now, reaction to that, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access there. You can watch full-length reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about the show, about anime in general, and you can talk with Jacob about the book that he wrote.
That's right, because as you guys may have heard, I wrote a sci-fi novel called Battle Lines. It's awesome. It's available for purchase on Amazon. Link in the description. It's in both hardback and ebook, so whichever works best for you, go check it out.
Yeah, so if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all
next time.